Hey everybody, welcome back to Project Mustang. So, in the last video I left off, the next step was I was going to take out the steering column. As you can see, it's still in. And I got thinking about it, is that I still have to move this car around a little bit before I tear that out, so I want to be able to turn the wheels. So I'm going to leave that in for now, because once I get the engine and transmission out, I can still steer it around, and I can do all the rest of the tear out of the interior once that's all gone and it's in here permanently for the winter. I did take the doors off, as you can see right through there. Yeah, they're just kind of getting in the way and they got to come off eventually, so I popped those off. Hinges are all, as you can see, typical. They're all worn pretty bad. That one's not terrible. Bushings are all shot, so I'll have to get those replaced. Here I have a door on a panel here, or on a stand. And yeah, I just wanted to get it cleaned up a little bit, just see where I'm at with the doors. They were really rusty inside. As you can see, there's a bit of rust here. And that was just strictly from mouse nests. There was just each door had a mouse nest just jammed in this corner, and that's what the mouse pee did to all the metal. All the rest along here is solid until you get to this section. It's a big hole, and there's still there is a lot of rust still inside. It was really rusty along the bottom, so I just took a wire wheel, kind of scrubbed it up, and used some rust converter on it. I just want to see how well the rust converter is going to do on the steel. It actually worked pretty good. I'm surprised. And I thought, well, I'll hit it with some primer just to see how well the primer sticks to it. I followed the directions. It says, after you do a rust conversion, it's you wipe it down and it's ready for paint, essentially. And yeah, so I hit it with some primer, and it actually seems pretty good. So that's good. So any spots I know that are rusty, I can just hit with that, and it'll convert the rust, and then hit it with whatever paint I want just to preserve it. I know the inside of the doors, I'd like to, inside here, a lot of it's rusted. There was some type of like rubberized undercoating inside the doors from the looks of it. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to see if I can get some of it off. And then any rusty spots I'll treat and, just keep it from getting any worse, and repair any open spots that I have. But yeah, so today, what am I going to do? I am going to see if I can stop this transmission from leaking, or maybe it's time to drain the transmission and get it out of there. It's leaking. I noticed it was leaking last week. There's a puddle on the floor, and instead of putting a pan under it, I just left it like a good owner would do. And so now there's a bigger puddle, and I want that to stop. So I'm going to clean that up and see where it's leaking from, and maybe if I can get, I'll have to drain it. I can drain it right now. I'm not gonna start the engine anymore or try to drive it. So those days are done for a bit, and I'm gonna do that. But the first thing I need to do is get this gear shifter out. So so far I've been able to get one screw kind of out. The other 4 or 3, I guess, are locked in there pretty good. So either I'm going to try tapping them with a hammer first and a screwdriver and see if that loosens them up a bit. They're just rusted in place. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to get a drill out and have to drill those out. So I think that's the first step. So let's see if we can get those out. So I got one screw started already. Let me climb in here. Oh God. I got one started already. Hopefully that just pops out. Yep. One out. And these I've tried already, and they're not cooperating, so I'll give them a little tap. Just lean on them a little bit. See if I can get it to move one way or the other. Oh yeah, come on. There we go. Sometimes you just need a little persuasion. So give it a little tap of the hammer, kind of break the seal the rust has. There I had to just give it a little tighten. Just get it to move one way. And it usually lets go. There's one. Now the other two, I'm going to have to invest in a set of knee pads or something. This, oh God, everything's sharp in here. Everything's just sharp. Sharp and rusty and uncomfortable. Alright, try this one. This one is in probably the rustiest one of the bunch. So, you can hear the rust falling from the floor. A little turn. Yeah, there we go. That one came out. That's nice. I was hoping I wouldn't have to drill these out. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. So, that one. Come on. One more turn. Out. Come on. Alright, that'll come out when the cover comes off. Put that out of the way. Alright. Oh no. I should have still spoke to so soon. Oh yeah. No. Yep, there's always one. There's always one. Ow. Well, at least that screw came out, just popped out. This one I think is too far gone. There's always one in the bunch, right? Can't be ever be. Super easy. Come on. Ow. Oh, come on. Nope. That is stripped right out. All right. Okay. Well, gotta get the drill. BRB. Okay, so got a drill. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Well, set to hammer. That's no good. Let's do this. I think I picked my dullest drill bit I have. Let's try this again. I'll find a new bit. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh God. All right. Oh yeah. There we are. Oh, it's amazing what a sharp drill bit will do. You know, that there. And that's gonna come off. And I need my Allen keys, which I don't know where they are. And okay, got my Allen keys. Let's see what we got. What size is this? It's like this one. Nope. Too big. This one. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright. So that should just pop off. There we go. There's a little button in there. A little cable. Move back and forth. There. Perfect. Okay. What else we got in there? like there's a switch on there. Apparently there's a neutral safety switch on here. Allegedly. Oh yeah, there it is. Is that it? Okay. There's that. Yeah. Okay, now we can, let's see if we can go under there and find that leak. Okay, well, I lied. We're not going to go under just yet. I just want to see if I can maybe get this off or what I need to do. I feel like I need to pull this out before I do anything down there. So yeah, I'm just going to pull this little bit off and see how far I can get. Here, get myself a bag too, somewhere. I can put all these little bits and pieces in so I don't lose them. Always make sure to write on where you pulled this off of. If I see this sitting in a bin somewhere, no label on, I'm like, I have no idea where that was from. Oh, what's this? We got a little piece of paper. You are about to taste a new kind of cigarette. What is it? Player's Special Blend. Oh, this thing's in good shape. This unique cigarette is made with pure, smooth Canadian tobacco, blended carefully with just a touch of rich U.S. leaf. Not just a new cigarette, a new kind of cigarette, with the fine quality you expect from Players, and a taste difference no other brand offers. Well, there you go. Player's Special Blend. Taste for yourself. I bet it was delicious back in the day. Well, that's fun. I hope to keep finding little treasures like that. Those are always fun. I don't know what year I don't think there's a year on that. I should show you the pamphlet I found in my glove box. It was actually the warranty card for the car and the service history up until, I think 1972 or 3. So, yeah, the first owner, the first year he owned this car, he put 26,000 miles on it, I think. Seems like a lot back in the day. I don't know. Like, this car is in miles, like the odometer's in miles. We didn't switch to kilometers till I don't know when. I go, if it's before my time, or could have been during my time when I was little. I don't know what year it was, but yeah, 28,000 miles in the first year. There we go. There was a ground wire and another screw up there. And there's 4 bolts there. And a bolt for the linkage, which I think, yeah, that linkage is still connected to the transmission. So I actually have to, I don't think I can pull that off without taking the transmission, or disconnecting that linkage. So we're going to go under the car again. Plan A, back to, you know what, I'm going to put that right back in there. There we go. Okay, under the car we go. Okay, here we are underneath the car. And you can see my little oil stain down there. And I have a surprise guest. There's a snail. I don't know how he got in here, but there he is. He's just wandering around, hanging out. It's a good spot to be. Nothing's going to get you down here. Oh God, I'm going to drop my camera here. Oh, is he just a shell? No, he's in there. No, wait. It might be vacant. Where did he go? That's the question. The abandoned ship? Who knows? But, what was I doing? Okay, enough of the snail. I think I have my wrenches here. I need. Get up here. Oh God, there's something touching my face. There's these strings hanging down. I don't like it. Oh God. What is that? Oh, piece of a mouse? It's not natural. Looks like hair, but nobody's been down here. Alright. There's that. I need a light. There's a snail again. There we go. So, alright, there we go. As you can see, there is the linkage right there. That bolt is what's preventing me from taking that out. Now, I feel like there's a washer or something missing. Because idea is you put this in park, it's adjustable. You put it in park and then you align it up. That was the original problem we had. I think I put it in, I can't remember what gear we had, and we lined it up and then just bolted it down, but it wasn't lining up with, I thought it was lining up with neutral, but it was actually still in drive. So that's something you gotta watch out for. Make sure your shifter's lined up. Safety first. So you can see that. I feel like there's a washer missing or something, or a spacer of some sort, because I can't imagine, like, there must be something, some type of something in there to take up the slack, because it rattles around an awful lot. That can't be normal. Yeah, you can see my leaky pan. I don't know where it's leaking from yet. I can't see anything if I don't point it at it. Yep, you can see the fluid leaking down there. Also off that, whatever that is. See, that's something that's what was touching my face, but back here. It's not, I don't know what it is. Some type of debris. I don't know. But we can see up in there. See it dripping there. Oh, almost lost you. I was leaking around that gasket might be gone. Right there. But I feel like it's on all the bolts too. So I thought it was leaking out of here. That's not tight either, but and that should just, yeah, fluid's gonna pour out of there if I keep turning that. That is the regulator. It should be a vacuum line on the back of that, I believe, to adjust your, I could be wrong though. Is that where that goes? We'll find out. It shouldn't really, I don't think it should spin out that easy. It's probably supposed to be a little snug on that, but this is definitely leaking. It's on all the bolts too, so I don't know if it must be leaking around the edge of the pan and coming down. That's the only wet spot on the transmission really, in that spot. So I think the gaskets are kind of toast, so I'll pop those off and fix those. So, but for now, well, that's the kick down lever right there. So that hooks right up to your throttle linkage up top. So when you really hammer it down, it kicks that lever and it downshifts for you. So your passing gear. So when you're in all of your third speed in this transmission, you'll be able to kick down and off you go. Disconnect that. Then, oh God. Let's see. Alright, let me get you situated here. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, that's the wrong one. Perfect. Good. Luckily I brought them all. Because I didn't know which one I'd need. It's ½ inch. That's not it. There we are. I tell you, if you don't have a set of ratchet wrenches, just go out and buy some. You know, I held off for years of buying them. Finally, I went to Canadian Tire and they were on sale. Nothing but the finest Mastercraft tools for me. And I have not looked back since. They're wonderful. Do everything I need to do and more. Yeah, so there you go. So that is now disconnected. So that means I can pull that out. Possibly. Oh, no, we have wiring. We should probably find out where that goes. If I pull hard enough, it will probably. I bet it goes right up to the front. Yeah. So I'll have to deal with that. But what else we got down here? I could probably pop the drive shaft off while I'm down here. Why don't we do that? Get it out of the way. So many things. What in the... Oh, my light died. Why is this happening? What? How do I do... There we go. Backup light. Little dimmer. But here we are at the U-joint. You can see my rear end. It is kicked in mud and whatnot. We're getting that off. How about I'm going to fast forward you guys right to the end. Hold on. Okay, well, I think I've got everything off. I just got one little, what the hell? This thing's stuck on the other side. Good. I'm trying to do this without dropping it on my head. There we go. So this should just pop right up. Oh my God. Just like that. Easy. And let's slide out of the tailpiece of the transmission. Which fluid is going to come out of there? That's a good question. None. Perfect. Good enough. Put that down there. Oh, God. All right. So, drive shaft is out. I'm going to take you on a little tour back here. There's my rear end. This little, what's in here? Sometimes that tells you what a model or a make or a number of some sort. A little tag on things. Just more mud. Good. All right. Here we are at the shock. As you can see, it's just hanging there. That's not right. It's supposed to be mounted elsewhere. I believe it's supposed to be, yeah, that's on wrong. That bracket is supposed to be on back here. So that's supposed to be on there. I think that was just put on. Oh, you know what it was? That was just put on to get it moving. It was never going to go back on there anyway. It's all broken. And then this one, you can see the shock goes onto that. I got nothing but good suspension on here. These are air shocks, so you can load those up with your air pump. Lift the car up a little bit. Not sure what else they did, but they increased made the suspension a little softer or better for traction, or who knows? I don't. See some brake lines here. Those all need to be replaced. That is, I believe, a fuel line. It's just dangling there. It's good. It's empty, so we're good. We'll have to. That fell off. All right. Parking brake cable. You'll be surprised, but it's seized. So, yeah. Everything's not looking too bad back. That needs to come right off. That, I don't know. Yep, can we go inside? Nope, that just belongs there now. So, oh, there's one on this side. Not sure, an exhaust hanger of some sort? Possibly, I don't know. There's a hole in the frame rail. Got a little tour of all the bits and pieces that are broken. These will be fun to get out. Those are the spring bolts. Those will be a treat, I'm sure. But there's a rubber plug on this side, so this side might be all right. So, the torque boxes, they're all rotten. That's good. There's a hole in the floor. Good. All sealed up. Yeah. Someday we'll take this rear end out, but not just yet, because I gotta get the rest of this stuff out. Here's the tail piece. Oh, we got a little bit of a drip. Not too bad. But I think maybe in the next video, since I'm already under here, maybe we'll pop that transmission out. I should probably drain it first, I suppose, but we'll get And we'll end it off there. I gotta clean this up. I'll get that all cleaned up, and oh yeah, it's drifting a little bit. Get this cleaned up and put a pan under that so it'll stop getting all over my floor. So, all right, until next time. See you later.